Welcome back to Mystery Inc. Racing with me, Shaggy Scooby 66, and welcome back to race 8 of the Mystery Inc. Racing League. It's the reverse grid race, and they line up as follows: Gus in first place, Pilgrim in second place. Now the looks like the liveries have rendered Jaws 3D. Not exactly anime, but yeah, that works. Wrecking Ball in third. Skippy's fourth. Hoggy's 5. Fuds in 6. With another shark inspired livery. We'll have a look at the liveries as we go through the race. Tyre Slayer in Tigger, in 7th, in 8th it's Staffy, and 9th it is Scott. So 9 drivers to start the race. Let's get this 30-minute race underway. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 light. And once again we are racing in the US of A at the Atlanta Road. Don't know what Tyre Slayer's doing then. We'll have another look at that from Tyre Slayer's point of view. Hoggy's point of view. Oh, it's Wrecking Ball. Right, so he goes off. Oh, and Gus just keeps it covered. And then Ricky can't get back onto the track, it seems. Everyone goes into the first corner. Wrecking Ball from 3rd place to 8th. But it's Pilgrim up at the front. As we watch Ricky get it all sorts of wrong. Just got the curb there. Don't think it was any more than that. But Pilgrim's out in the lead at the moment with Jaws 3D. Jaws 19. So that it would be from Back to the Future. There we are. No, it'd be Back to the Future 2, wouldn't it? Hoggy's got a penalty. As they barrel down the back straight, Hoggy's taking his penalty. Staffy, Skippy, Slayer, Hoggy's all gone. They've gone through on Hoggy. Fuds there. Oh, Fuds really missed his braking point. Fuds in Dory. So that is Finding Nemo. So Fuds down in 8th. Ricky's still at the back. But Pilgrim, from having a shocking first race, is up into the lead of this. Now, Pilgrim did have the fastest lap at one stage. I can't remember if he still kept it. So he does know how to drive the car, although it does look a bit leery there at some points. But Pilgrim. So Pilgrim gets a point for leading a lap. Gus now coming under pressure from Staffy as we go to the first of the Debners. In and out of there, Gus keeps that 2nd place. But Staffy showed his intentions. Scott's already up to 4th place. Then it's Skippy, Tyre Slayer, Hoggy, Fuds and Wrecking Ball bringing up the rear. But Pilgrim just showing us what he can do when he concentrates. And it's Gus, Staffy and Scott. So these 3 battling. Oh, a bit of touching there from Scott. And it just put Staffy wide. Let's have a look. Watch this from Staffy's point of view. Staffy looks for the inside of Gus, and here comes Scott. Oh no. Staffy just got into the back of Gus, which held him up, which allowed that door to open for Scott. And then so Scott up to 3rd place now. Pilgrim's got the fastest lap at the moment, a 1:28.2. But Scott's on the move. Everyone in the Toyota SFR. Oh, Staffy, what happened to Staffy there? Looks like he just put his foot on the brake and the car just went exit his stage left. Yeah, oh yeah, put his foot on the brake while he was turning and exit stage left there. And comes back onto track. Lost a few players. Odgie now as well. What happened to Odgie? So Odgie's going to come across. Oh, already out of shape there. Oh, just gets it out of shape, then tank slapper, tries to save it. Oh, goes through the cones nicely, but he's dropped all the way down to 9th place. Staffy and Wrecking Ball having a little fight now there. So Hoggy doing really well, and then it all went tits up. Oh, and talking about going tits up, Pilgrim's had a penalty corner. Let's see if we can figure out where that was. Right, let's see if we can figure out where he cuts the corner. Looks like he's alright there. Oh, it's going to be on this. Yeah, it's there. Just took too much, I think. Yeah. Bit harsh, but half a second. He'll be alright. Gus is still in 2nd place, fighting off Scott. Scott visibly faster out of that last corner of the Craners. Now it's just a drag race down to the Deadners, which Gus wins. So Gus into Deadner 1, into Deadner 2. Obviously these aren't the proper names because it's an American track and they don't have proper names. They just have numbers. Tyre Slayer in 4th, then it's Fuds, then Skippy. Now, Skippy's got asterisk Gall on him, so just remind you of the question I posed this week. What gave the Galls their strength, and how come, and what happened to make asterisk so strong? Answers in the comments, and remember, if you like this sort of racing, this content, then please like the videos, leave your comments, and most importantly subscribe to the channel. Now, it being Christmas and all, if you want to give me a Christmas present, then a sub would do. That's we just passed the 240 sub mark. Let's see if we, by next Christmas, let's see if we can hit the 500. So I need to double my subscribers. Out front it's still Pilgrim, into the Deadners. Pilgrim just showing that he had a bad time in race 1. He's got this under control. Tyre Slayer now with a 25.4 fastest lap, so he's closed in on Gus. Scott's got himself up into 2nd place. Now, can Scott put any pressure at all on Pilgrim? How will Pilgrim meet that pressure? Tyre Slayer on, oh, tremendous. Now, what happened? How did Tyre Slayer get such a... just later on the brakes here, so they're on the back straight with a kink in it. Still, oh, it's the slipstream. Just really closing up in the slipstream, and then onto the braking point. Nicely done there by Tyre Slayer. Nice clean overtake. So Tyre Slayer now right behind Scott. Now Tyre Slayer lost points to Scott in the first race, and he needs to finish ahead of Scott. To try and keep the lead, but I think Scott has already taken the lead in the championship after the first race. So Tyre Slayer really needs to win this with a couple of places between him and Scott. And Scott's got a half-second penalty. This is going to be Tyre Slayer's chance to get ahead of Scott. Toyota, fantastic car, nimble. Its back end, yeah, it can get a bit leery, but if you know how to drive it, the secret to this car is driving it really smooth. So Scott on the back straight, he's going to take that penalty. Tyre Slayer with the slipstream should take over that second place. Pilgrim's still out in front. Here comes Tyre Slayer. There goes Tyre Slayer. So Scott now. But Scott will have the advantage of having the slipstream. They come to start lap 6. It's Pilgrim, Tyre Slayer, Scott, Gus, Skippy, Fuds, Staffy, Oggy and Wrecking Balls in 9th place. Wrecking Ball hasn't recovered from the from the start. He went onto the grass and couldn't get back onto the track. Wrecking Ball did play his joker for the second round. Oh, Scott's got it all sorts of wrong. Let's go on board and see what Scott did there. I think he's just the overbrake. Oh, he's a bit leery there. Oh, he was turning right when he braked and carried on turning right. And he gathers it up, lost 2 places there. Down to 5th now. So from 2nd to 5th, from 2nd to 6th, here comes Fuds. Fuds backs out of it. Oh, but Scott again got a mid-corner wiggle. Fuds has got Staffy all over the back of him. So Fuds now behind. Oh, he's side by side. Really rev the little Toyota out, and Staffy able to take over. He shifted a little bit earlier. After this race we'll have a short break. There will be a community fun night on the 27th. Oh, Skippy's got it all sort of wrong. See what happens to Skippy there. So Skippy looking for 3rd. Oh, the curb, hit the curb, and it all sorts of went, well, wrong, didn't it? So Skippy is going to lose that 7th place, or is he? No, he just keeps ahead of Oggy. Oh, Oggy really wide there. Really dancing with danger on the curb. Ball right behind Oggy. All it takes is a missed braking point or hit the curb wrong, but Pilgrim's still out front. Oh, just see him leaning on that rear left tyre there, out of Dedna 2. Nearly exiting stage right. Tyre Slayer, then it's Gus. So Gus is ahead of Scott. Now this helps Tyre Slayer. But here comes Scott, that slipstream. Side by side. There he is just coming into view. Scott brakes later. Can he get it stopped? Yes, he hits the apex. Oh, and hits it by a long way as well. So Gus really slow, and Staffy's gone up into that 4th place. So 2 corners, well 3 corners, 2 places lost. So Gus was in third, now he's in fifth. Staffy there, all sorts of crossed up, but he saved it. And it's Fuds, Skippy, Oggy and Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball in the penalty pit stop special. Pilgrim still in the front of the race. We are approaching halfway. Tyre Slayer has the fastest lap though with the 1:25.431. Just popping over the brow. It's Scott's now up into 30. Then it's Staffy. Then Gus. Then Fuds. Then Skippy with Oggy right behind him and Wrecking Ball. So everyone is on sort of the same piece of track. Pilgrim, another lap in the books as we start lap 9. Just got to beware of overheating the tyres. No tyre wear or fuel wear in these races, but heated tyres, still overheated tyres can still affect the cars. Down the Craner curves. Love this camera shot. And the camera shot as it pulls out there. You can see all the rest of them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And as it is Christmas Eve on the date of recording this, can I just wish all my subscribers, all the people that I race with, all the people that I commentate for, very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and all the best for 2025. Now dates this video. But Pilgrim still leads it. Tyre Slayer's closing up though. Pilgrim did a 26.1, Tyre Slayer 25.1. So Tyre Slayer getting the fastest lap. That'll be because of that slipstream down the back straight. Now these two have pulled away from Scott in third. Oh, Scott now with the 25.087. So Scott takes the fastest lap, and if it stays like that he's going to get extra points for that. Staffy, Skippy just leaning on those tyres a bit. Then it's Gus, Fuds, and Hoggy goes by Fuds. Oh, Fuds gets half second penalty. Then it's Wrecking Ball in 9th. Ride on board with Tyre Slayer. Unfortunately this car doesn't have an in-cockpit view, a bit like the Mini VGT, which is a shame. Rarely closes up in the chicane. Pilgrim still leads it. Are we going to be in for a Pilgrim win? It's been a long time since we've seen Pilgrim on the podiums. See two different lines there through that first corner. Then we come down through the Craner curves. When this track first came to the game, I didn't like it because there's a lot of blind corners, but once you know where you're going, absolutely love this track. In fact, it is one of my better tracks. One of our favourite tracks. So Pilgrim still leads through the deadeners. You just see Pilgrim's back end. He's just really leaning on the back end. Tyre Slayer inside Tigger. Right, giving us a little tooty on the horn. So it comes into the braking area. We might as well finish the lap. Turning right. Don't turn left, turn right. And then it's Scott. Scott really pushing now. 24.8, that is far and above the fastest lap. So Scott is trying to make inroads in the top two. Staffy there, just can't live with Scott's pace at the moment. Skippy, ooh, crossed up. Wrecking Ball's got himself into 6th place. See what happens. Went back 6. Oh, Gus got it all sort of crossed up, so I had to get out of the throttle. Meanwhile, Fudzy's got a penalty. Wrecking Ball into Dedna 1. Just slides it through the corner. Hoggy gets it all sort of crossed up. Good job the ghosting's on. Fudzy's going to take a penalty. Let's go back, let's see what Hoggy does here. Oh, just lights it up out of the end. Oh, yep, tank slapper. Right back to where we were. So Pilgrim. Oh, Pilgrim's picked up half-second penalty. Now where was? Let's go on board with Pilgrim. Well, he's had this race. 24.8. Pilgrim puts in the fastest lap. Oh, gets the car sort of crossed up into corner 1, but he's been doing that. Tries to. Don't know where you got that penalty from. Oh, you'll get another penalty there. Looks like you got away with that one. Then, oh, off the track there, that's another. So the first penalty is a bit of a mystery. I don't know how you got that one, but the second penalty, yeah, you crossed the line. So 1 second penalty, that's gonna, well, yeah, it's gonna gift Tyre Slayer the lead. Tyre Slayer though has been putting some cracking times, and he's just been putting Pilgrim under pressure. But there's the penalty. Let's see Tyre Slayer go through now. Scott. Nowhere to be seen in the background yet, so Pilgrim doesn't need to panic, just needs to calm down. 17.5 minutes into the race, and Pilgrim's now starting to get a bit ragged. Just needs to keep his composure and see if he can. Now the problem here is that if you start overdriving the car to try and catch the person ahead of you up. That's when the errors creep in. Took a lot of curb there on the entry to the Craners. First place is tantalisingly close. Scott there. Oh, Scott now. Is that going to be a... Yeah, half-second penalty for Scott. He had another purple sector, but just ran wide. So that means Staffy will catch him. Don't know if Staffy's close enough to ride on board with Staffy. Let's see how close he'll get to Scott. Scott's taking his penalty now. Look like we're closing, but he is. We've really closed the gap, but yeah, not close enough to pressure that 3rd place. Skippy's in 5th, Fudz is 6th. Gus is 7th, Wrecking Ball's down to 8th, Oggy's in 9th and has got a penalty. So Tyre Slayer now leads a lap, so gets a point for leading the race. So that's Pilgrim and Tyre Slayer with an extra point in this race. Scott's been a bit up and down. He's just had penalties just as he was pressuring people. The smoothness of race 1 doesn't seem to be with Scott in race 2. But we're still just over 10 minutes to go of this race. There's still time for Scott to catch Tyre Slayer. He's got to catch Pilgrim and get around Pilgrim first though. But I think Scott is just about going to pick up the slipstream. So maybe not this lap, well definitely not this lap, but maybe the next lap we'll see Scott pressurising, or a bit of opposite lock there needed from Scott. Again, I just chose the car because it is another great little track car that isn't used that often in the game. Oh, full sideways there by Scott through that really fast corner. Down start of the Craners. Oh. Staffy's got it wrong. Let's go on board with Staffy. What does he do? Oh, exit stage right. Now gets it going. Can't see anyone in the background. Oh, there is... is that Skippy? Yeah, it is. It's Skippy behind him, so Skippy has closed up. Now don't get excited, Skippy. Pilgrim now. Oh, another half-second penalty for Pilgrim. Just saw the car decelerate there. Here comes Scott. I didn't think Scott didn't expect it to be that easy. Oh, Pilgrim trying round the outside. Was able to brake later because of the lesser speed he had. But Scott goes up to second now. Penalty by Pilgrim has made that overtake by Scott easier than it was going to be. So twice now a penalty has cost Pilgrim a place. Oh, Pilgrim is now taking that line. That might be another penalty. Oh, he's on the outside of Scott. Oh, the cars touch. When the bike came in, he saved it well. He's now right behind Scott. Tadebna 1. Tadebna 2. If he keeps in this spot, he'll get the slipstream. There we go. Slightly late on the gear shift there, and again just that rev counter just stops. Oh, he's given Scott a bump draft, which isn't allowed in the game. Well, in this league, rarely closes up. Oh, but Scott gets a 1 second penalty. Now what was that for? Oh, now if it's for that, I think it might have been, but that was more caused by Pilgrim just giving him a little hurry up there. So Pilgrim is going to benefit from that. Tyre Slayer out front. Can he stay there for another 6 minutes 15 seconds? Scott really putting the distance in between himself. Oh, that might be another penalty for Scott. Let's see what the game says. Yeah, it is. That's 1.5 seconds penalty now. So Pilgrim is definitely going to retake that second place. As we go on board with Pilgrim. So there's Scott getting the penalty in there. Goes Pilgrim. So Pilgrim back up into that second spot. Scott's dropped back, but I expect Scott to fight back. Staffy's 4th, Skippy's 5, Fuds is 6, Wrecking Ball's back up into 2nd, yo-yoing about. Oggy's having a bad time. Oh, he's grass cutting, he's decided he wants to be a gardener. And Gus in the Dastardly and Muttley Special down in 9th. Again, pity only 9 drivers able to race this week, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Oh, now Pilgrim's picked up a 1 second penalty. Oh, got it all sorts of wrong. Oh, went left, went right, and then got tank slapper on. Lights up the back tyres. Let's watch that from on board. So he's already picked up a 1 second penalty. So as he comes in, this is where the problems start. Grabs too much curb, goes left, goes right, does a nice 360, stops it from going. That's a beautiful, you get 10 out of 10 points for that. But picked up a 1 second penalty before that all started. Has already given Scott that place. Skippy closing in on Staffy. But Scott, he was going to inherit the second place anyway. But now that puts in a bigger time to Pilgrim. Cameraman just a little bit slow there to pick up. Skippy's in 4th, so now we're going to see Skippy take over this 4th place. Oh, Skippy with the purple sector as well. Oh, Staffy going, got it all sorts of wrong. What did Staffy do there? Let's see what Staffy does here. Oh, is that some sort of disconnect? Or did he forget where the course was? There's no hazard lights on, so he hasn't gone into auto drive mode. Tyre Slayer starts lap 19, just under 4 minutes of racing left. Scott in that second place. Pilgrim in 3rd. Oh, Pilgrim got it all sorts of wrong. Whoa, and has hit the barrier and goes right, goes left. He's really lost. He's got acceleration. He's just had a moment's lapse of concentration there. And oh, it's all gone wrong for Pilgrim. See the oh, he was doing so well as well. 8 seconds, is that? Oh, really pushing the boundaries of the track. So, has he seen red underneath there? But Tyre Slayer still leading the race. That's their 6th. Followed by Wrecking Ball 7th, Oggy in 8th with another penalty. Gus is still in that 9th place. Right, Pilgrim is behind Staffy. Just opens the corner up. Has Staffy changed onto a controller? Because the red dot, it doesn't seem to be as smooth as it was. Now, has Staffy had a problem with his wheel, and has he gone to the controller? Oh, gets it all sorts of wrong. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Once again, Staffy does that weird, goes to the right for some reason. I think he doesn't know where the track is at that point. He still keeps ahead of Pilgrim, but it's a bit of a weird line he's taking. Yeah, we're starting our last lap. 29 minutes gone. I think everyone will get another lap in. Pilgrim's really dropped off the pace. Oh, Pilgrim's gone onto autopilot. Oh no, he's off autopilot now. Has he gone back to the wheel? Because that movement's now. Oh, and he's on the grass. Oh, and he's really far on the grass. Oh, something's happened. Oh, and he takes air. He's airborne. Oh, and he's left. He's right. He's right. Oh, he's turned around. Nice 360, 720 into the wall. Through. Oh, now he's taking the hoardings out. He's all sorts of wrong. He's trying to get the power down. But these tyres on this car doesn't like this at all. Oh, and he's been reset. He's been reset to the top of the Craner curves. Oh, and he gets a 2.5 second penalty for his troubles as well. Oh, and there's, oh, he's gone back onto auto. Oh, and he's left the game. So, unfortunately, was that a rage quit? I think it was. But Tyre Slayer wins. Scott. Oh, he's got chickens. Scott gets 2nd place. Skippy's going to get 3rd. Staffy's 4th. Fudge comes home 5. Wrecking Ball in a fighting 6th place. Hoggy's 7th. Gus has already finished in 8th. And that's how it finishes. But that's this race run and done. Merry Christmas. Bye now.